Nothing is permanent. Everything passes, whether you want it or not. The good phases don't last forever, just as the difficult phases don't last. Life is in constant motion, changing scenarios, people, feelings, and opportunities. What seems unbearable today, tomorrow will be just a distant memory. And what seems perfect today, tomorrow may disappear. This is the natural cycle of things. The problem is that most people only understand this when it's too late, when they've already lost someone, they've already let a chance slip away, or they've wasted moments that will never come back. Understanding that nothing is permanent is not sad, it is liberating. This teaches you to enjoy the now, not to get too attached to the pains, and to value every second of joy, because time doesn't stop, and neither should you. Life is not fair, and understanding this as soon as possible can save you from a lot of frustration. From an early age, many people grow up believing that the world rewards those who do everything right, who are honest, who work hard. But reality works differently. Good people suffer, wrong people win, and there is often no logic in that. Complaining does not change this fact. To expect justice from the world is to prepare for disappointment. What changes the game is accepting reality and deciding to be strong in spite of it. You don't control the cards you receive, but you do control how you play them. Instead of expending energy victimizing yourself, use that energy to adapt, grow, and become someone who doesn't depend on the justice of the world to win. Family matters much more than most people realize while there is still time. Friends change, leave, move away, follow different paths, and that's part of life. But the family, with all its defects, flaws, and conflicts, is the foundation that remains when everything falls apart. It's in the most difficult moments that you find out who would really be willing to stay. Many only realize this value when they have already lost a father, a mother, a brother, someone who can never return. And that's one of the quietest and heaviest regrets anyone can carry. Valuing family isn't about perfection, it's about presence, forgiveness, and quality time while there's still time. Life is shorter than it seems, and almost no one lives as if they know it. People postpone dreams, swallow words, leave hugs for later, and believe that there will always be another chance. But the truth is that no one has a guarantee of tomorrow. Time passes in silence while you think you have control over everything. One day you wake up and realize that the years are gone and that the most important things are behind you. Living with this awareness is not living in fear. It is living with urgency of what really matters. There is no perfect time. There is the now, and now is all you have. Behind all the anger is a hidden fear that almost no one wants to face. The explosion, the screaming, the lack of control are just emotional defenses of someone who is afraid of losing, of failing, or of not being enough. Anger is an armor that tries to protect something fragile inside. When you understand this, you stop being a slave to your own emotions. Instead of reacting on impulse, you start to wonder what's really hurting. This type of awareness makes you stronger, more emotionally intelligent, and much more dangerous in the good sense of the word. Someone who controls themselves instead of being controlled. Living without taking risks is the surest way to waste one's potential. Many people spend their entire lives trying to protect themselves, seeking stability, guarantees, and safe routes. But the price of this is a small life. Nothing great is born of comfort. Those who avoid risks also avoid growth. And when time passes, there is a silent pain that does not scream, but corrodes. The regret of never having tried. Failure teaches, error strengthens, risk builds. It's not the fall that destroys you. It's the decision to never have jumped. Most of the things that seem extremely important today will prove irrelevant over the years. People spend their lives accumulating possessions, status, appearance, and external validation, believing that this will give meaning to existence. But in the end, no one remembers the price of the car or the brand of the clothing. What remains are the moments, the stories, the laughter, the real connections. The time that was wasted chasing after things that don't fill anything inside is something that weighs too late. Emptiness cannot be bought, and no possession replaces a life well lived. Happiness has never been a distant destination. It has always been an internal decision. Many people live as if peace were on the other side of an achievement, a value in the bank account, or an external recognition. And they spend their entire lives postponing the right to feel good. The truth is that happiness is directly linked to the way you see what you already have, and not to what is still missing. It is not a denial of the problems, it is a change of perspective. Waiting for the perfect moment to be happy is the most common way to never be. The comfort zone is the place where dreams die in silence. It seems safe, comfortable, and protected, but in practice, it is a space of stagnation. Those who live trying not to make mistakes end up living far below their own potential. The fear of judgment, failure, and rejection makes many people choose an average life. And the regret that comes afterwards is not about having made a mistake, but about never having tried. Extraordinary lives require uncomfortable decisions. No inspiring story is born from someone who chose the safest path. Money doesn't turn you into someone different. It just expands who you already are. He doesn't create character, he reveals. With money you have freedom, and freedom is what allows a person to live according to their own values. It does not buy happiness, but it buys time, options, and choices. And having options changes everything. Many people spend their lives struggling just to survive when they could be building prosperity. The problem is not money, it's the limited mentality about it. In the end, it's not about being rich or poor, it's about having the power to decide how you want to live your own life.